Welcome to week 7 of the Tim and Chuck Show, where we, of course, talk about high school football. I am Tim McDonough, joined by my esteemed colleague, Chuck Martinez-Brandon. Let's kick right in, Chuck. Last week we talked about injuries. How about injuries this week? How about both of Tenora's running backs going down last week, standing on the sidelines against Fairview, Kip McCann and Kurt Colley? What do you think?
Yeah, it's funny that we talk about it, and then those are major injuries. I mean, those are two of the best running backs in Northwest Ohio, and it's too bad the way it happened, with McCann tearing up his knee on the hit that we had some video on, too, here at the CN. And with Colley, I hear it's a high ankle sprain. I don't really know, but sometimes, especially as a running back, those are hard to come back from. If you're in the trenches, you don't have to plant and cut as much, but when you're a running back, sometimes those ankle sprains are sort of tricky.
Yeah, how about Tenora showing some depth, though, at running back? Bringing a couple of freshmen. I see T.J. Garris ran for over 100 yards in his score. Riley Nagel, probably, 115 yards in his score. And the sophomore, Hunter Vogel, almost getting 100 yards. That's pretty impressive.
Yeah, and you know what that tells me is that those 7 guys up front for Tenora are getting the job done. When you can plunk in a bunch of freshmen that, probably aren't getting a lot of reps during the week or during practice, you can plunk them in. That means that offensive line is just clearing the way.
Yeah, that's impressive. All right, we're going right into it, Chuck.
Let's do it.
Who you got? A couple of unbeatens this week. Unbeaten Patrick Henry, 6-0, 5-0 in the NWOL. At unbeaten Brian, 6-0, 4-0. Something's got to give.
Yeah, PH, when you just say the words PH, boy, that's a tough monster to take down right there. But I have this feeling about Brian this week. I sort of said hi to Coach Klein, saw him last week out and about over the weekend. And I said, hey, how you doing this week? And he just sort of smiled. And that tells me they got something going over there. When you just smile, you don't have to say anything. So give me Brian. I'll take Brian.
I'm going to take Brian as well. You just look at some of the numbers that Austin Schimmuller is putting up, their quarterback. He's thrown for 1,311 TDs, rushed for almost 1,017 more TDs. I just think they've got a lot of offense. Not that Patrick Henry doesn't. I just think that Brian may be able to outscore him. Yeah. That's going to be a heck of a football game.
Yeah. Going to be a good one.
How about our shout out this week, Chuck?
All right, great. We got the Tenora Band. Okay, they're going peanuts on everybody. Doing a little Charlie Brown, Lucy with the football. I'm still amazed people on that side of the river are having anything to do with Snoopy, but that was great stuff, guys.
That was pretty funny. She pulled the ball away. Classic. All right, let's go into it, Chuck.
Yep.
I have so much stuff. I have 2 pages.
Wow.
It's time for the
show's expanding.
Whopper hit of the week. Yeah, I went crazy there. What do we got, Chuck?
Boy, this comes from one of the best linebackers, and I'm going to say all of Ohio, Jeff Timbrook from Fairview. This dude goes sideline to sideline, and when he gets there, he brings a load, and he gets there in a nasty mood. And here you can see it right on the sideline. Boom! Big hit.
Hunter Vogel, welcome to the GMC.
Yep.
Yeah, that's a sophomore getting hit hard.
Yep.
Yeah, good, nice job, Jeff. All right, how about our Powerade power play of the game, coming from that same game? Of course, we shot video there.
Yep.
Yeah. How about Tenora's Brevin Renolette? In the pattern, Fairview's running a slant.
Yep.
Ball's tipped up in the air. Snatches it out of the air. He's going for 6. The pick 6 gives Tenora the early lead. They go on to win big over the Apaches. Brevin Renolette, well done.
Great play. It was a great play.
Yeah. That's all that we've got for you this week, if you can believe it.
That's a lot of stuff.
That's a lot of stuff, yes.
That's football overload.
Well, Chuck, I'm going to ask you, as I always do, you got anything else for us this week?
Nope.
See you next week for week 8.